So we break open the closed guard. Now we're ready to start passing. Okay, I don't want to go back to the center. So if I'm here and I break open, I do this technique, doesn't matter how you like. Sometimes I just teach to grab the pants. I like to teach different ways. So sometimes you might be looking at me, hey, last Thursday you showed it like with double grips on the pants. Today showing grab the belt. Last week you showed with the gi. There's many different variations to do many different things. There's a dozen different ways to do the same technique as well. Okay, so the details, the reason why I teach different things is just because the way I prefer might be slightly different for Eric. Might be slightly different for Jean-Mathieu. Might be, everybody's gonna have a different style. And sometimes you don't have a style, you just react. So I'm stuck in the guard and right away, woof, my hand's already there. So it's gonna be method 1. Boom, I have a little more time, whoop, I grab this belt. Method 2. Boom, already in tight. Whoop, I grab the lapels while I'm there and go to this one. It doesn't really matter. As long as you understand which technique applies when and which one you're trying to achieve, to which position you want to go. In this case, the goal is to uncross the legs and pass the guard. The reason we're putting a lot of focus on this, even though not everyone wants to compete just yet, this is like a fundamentals class, is that when you roll, you're gonna have a lot more fun rolling if you understand what you're doing. So let's say you're just starting out jiu-jitsu, 1 week of jiu-jitsu, 2 weeks of jiu-jitsu, and you, oh, Eric, you wanna do a roll? No problem, let's do it, boom. The guy locks guard on me. I don't even know how to uncross his legs. I'm stuck there for 5 minutes, and he's kind of like playing with me doing a collar choke. Tap, ah, that was good. Trying to do whatever I want. Oh, another collar choke. Oh, my goodness, second one. Oh, arm lock this time. Oh, triangle this time. It's no fun for me. It's fun for him, but it's not fun for me because I don't know what I'm doing. My goal is to uncross the legs so I can get the side control. Pass his legs. Think about this. All the submissions he's gonna do to me when he's in this position are using his legs. Collar choke, you use your legs. Triangle choke, you climb with your legs. Arm lock, you spin your leg. If I can get past his legs, none of this matters anymore, like the side control. Okay? All right, let's go back to what we were doing. Grabbing the belt, grabbing the hip, posturing myself up, and creating that angle so I can open up. Now, I've created the angle here. I'm gonna use the strong side. My strong side is the right hand. That's my strong arm. And bring it underneath here. This elbow is always monitoring this leg. I never wanna leave it here when I bring this one in. I never wanna be caught one arm in, one arm out of the legs, because that's the triangle choke, arm locks, omoplatas, okay? So I'm always aware that once I cross one arm between, the other one is almost following course. Okay? It's ready to come right out. And it's already coming back in if I need to as well, okay? So I'm here. Now, what I'm gonna do, when I get to here, because I'm on my knees, I'm not standing up, I'm far from his collar. When I wanna reach his collar and I'm standing up, all of my weight is driving. But now tonight we're working on a knee pass. I'm on my knees. So I don't have the strength. So maybe his leg is very strong. I can't reach his collar. So what I'm gonna do is create an angle, stop here, and catch his leg. See that? Did you see the reaction? Okay? I don't know if you saw the reaction. I see it. It's not fun. What I do is I wrap his leg and I hold it like a single leg, palm to palm, and like a guillotine choke on the quadricep. Right to here. It's no fun, all right? Okay, so once you get here, that 1 second reaction gives you the time to sneak your hand in for the lapel. So I create an angle, and notice when I create an angle, my knees are diagonal to where his strength is. When I was here, I'm even to him, 50-50. He's at 12 o'clock, I'm also pointing at 12 o'clock. My butt's at 6 o'clock, so all of his strength is even. And in this case, his legs are stronger than my arm. The moment I turn and I create this angle here, I'm now pointing, he's at 12, but I'm pointing, let's say, at 10 or 11 o'clock. So I created that diagonal angle. So when I'm here, it's hard for him to use his strength against me now. So when I get to here, I'm stronger than him. And when I do this, I pull him in, and then I grab his collar very fast. This hand comes off, and watch, I raise him off the mat. Hips come off as I move forward. Okay? So once again, thumb goes inside the collar, deep, 4 fingers stay on the outside of the lapel. I close like I'm holding a boxing glove. 1, raise his hips, and elevate mine. Now watch what's gonna happen. I'm gonna use my back leg to push his hip forward, and just tap when you're ready. Okay? It's called the invisible submission. It's the paper cutter before the pass. Nobody expects this. Okay, let's do this again. It's called advanced basics. 1, 2. We've already drilled this. Everyone's doing a great job. Get a good posture. Notice every time we posture, I never do this. I never bring my head towards him. He's gonna hold me. Okay, so I always posture up like I'm looking over a fence. I go here. I'm looking. See my elbow? I go here, create an angle. 1. Hold him tight. If you don't hold tight, he's gonna swim his legs. Okay, yeah, he's not very flexible, but you get the idea, right? He's gonna pummel his knees back in. A lot of people can do that. A lot of people here can do this very well. So what I do is I do it here, see? Now there's no space. Strong, flexible, doesn't matter. Now, 1, raise, push off my back leg, get a good grip, and watch what I do. I drive, and I wait. Okay, so I use the paper cutter choke, and what does the choke is my body weight and his body weight together on the neck. It's very uncomfortable to get stacked pass. It's twice as uncomfortable to get stacked pass with the forearm on your neck. That creates the submission, okay? You're gonna surprise a lot of people using the submission during the pass. They're expecting you to finish the pass. And all of a sudden, they end up having to tap before you even pass their legs, okay? Yep.
For the paper cutter choke, is it with the collar and the forearm?
Yes, the paper cutter choke, the traditional one, is gonna be the collar and your arm. You're actually correct. But in this case, I won't be able to go all the way down with my arm because his leg is on my shoulder. So it creates the effect to compensate from me going onto the mat. We're gonna do the real paper cutter afterwards. But just for now, what compensates me touching the mat is he has to distribute all of the weight, which is mine and his on top. So that gravity comes up on the neck. So I'm just holding on to him. When I drop my weight, it's not even the paper cutter, it's more of the pressure coming onto the neck than my forearm, okay? After this technique, I'm gonna show you guys regular paper cutter with an underhook. You're gonna feel a difference. This one, we need to change how we do it because I don't have gravity on my side. I'm on side control. This time, I don't need to get the side control because I have gravity. I'm using all of his legs, all of his waist. It's like I'm raising everything up and driving everything down, which creates a very good, powerful submission. For those of you who like to compete in Jiu-Jitsu, like Alex is getting ready for North Americans in a couple of weeks, this is a good pass because a lot of times when you go against somebody who's stronger, like in his case, it always goes against heavier kids, stronger people. So when he tries to use the traditional passes like the stack pass, they're very strong. So these types of techniques are going to help you a lot. When you get about midway and you can't finish your pass, boom, surprise with a submission. Works. I've used this so many times. Okay? Any questions? One more time? For Eric? One more? Okay. Everyone says no for Eric? Yes. Okay, so we're here in the closed guard. I make sure I keep a posture. So I always take my time when I'm passing the guard. Okay, don't be in a rush. I need to unlock the legs. So I'm gonna get a good posture, put my knee in the tailbone, create that angle. I've created space, my elbow follows. Come to here, stop. Come to here, stop. Get to here, stop. And now adjust. Okay? Always take your time with the pass. When we're pressure passing, we always take our time. There's speed passes and pressure passes. This is one of those pressure ones, okay? Let's go.